back over here to Oliver Sloup, who is sporting the corn tie today, by the way. What about this feeder market? We've seen what happened with corn, but corn's starting to fade here just a little bit. Is that showing up in the feeders, do you think?
Absolutely. And over the past couple of weeks, we've been saying if you get the corn market right, there's a good chance that you're going to get the direction of feeder cattle correct as well. We saw corn open a little bit higher here this morning, and that put pressure on feeders. But corn coming off the highs has put a little bit of a tailwind in this feeder market, and I think that's going to continue to be the trend. We're going to expect to see this volatility in the corn market remain intact, especially now that we're officially in a weather market. And that volatility is certainly going to spill into the feeder complex, so I wouldn't be surprised to see continued choppiness there. Now, on the live cattle side, we've been pretty darn flat. Obviously, the cash market hasn't really budged here recently, and we aren't expecting it to budge a whole lot going forward. We know that the packers probably aren't going to be in a need to pay up for cattle, and if they really wanted to get cattle cheaper, they probably could have and would have already done so by now. So we expect to see steady cash here in the very near term. That probably keeps the live cattle complex in a little bit tighter range, but further out we're a little bit more optimistic looking out to December, but that's obviously a ways away. So hopefully we can get some sort of fundamental catalyst to get this market moving out of this sideways range into the upside again.
All right, and your thoughts on this mixed hog market?
Hogs have been trying to catch their breath. We've had a heck of a rally to the upside, and the fact that we haven't seen a clear-cut rejection off of overbought territory keeps the bulls in control. So I think the July contract is where we're focusing in on. They can kind of defend that 120 level. I think they have a good chance at making another push higher. The break and close below 120 probably sparks some long liquidation or profit taking from funds who have a net long position.
Does that leave 125 out of the question then?
125 is not out of the question if we can defend 120. We're pulling up into a little bit of a consolidation or a bull flag potentially. We get out above yesterday's highs. I think that opens the door for another push higher towards that 125 handle.
All right, Oliver, you'll talk to us tonight on the Real Evening News with Marla Moling. Sure looking forward to it.